if you come to the crib and get stopped at the gate. I'm getting this cake, I'm not the same nigga from Michigan State. I'm getting this cake, I'm richer and wiser, a lot is at stake. And Google was lying, that's not what I make. It's time to buy eight. I put in the hours, these broke niggas sour.
Alright, hey y'all, you already know what it is. It's your girl Jamaican Ari, period. So I'm here to bring to you guys another video. If you see the title of this video, it's gonna be like 2 puffs or like 2 buns in the back, like space buns with rubber bands in the front. That's what we're gonna do, and they're gonna be colorful rubber bands, nothing like no specific color to it, pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into that video. So I have my wide tooth comb. This is what I use to part my hair. I don't use a rattle comb, and a hard brush or brush to slick your hair. And I'm using the Burberry's Edge Wax Extra Hold and the olive oil Eco Gel. That's what I use to slick my hair. So if you want to see how I get my hair from these two to that, then keep watching. I'll give y'all a little look for a little thumbnail. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right to the video. Okay, so I took out my braids and I went ahead and I just combed through my hair with the other parts of my hair. And then you're just gonna go in with whatever comb you have, and you're gonna part the front of your hair. Now you don't want to make it too thin because you want to have some hair to work with, but you don't want to make it like too big where it's taking up like 40% of your hair. Just like simple little part at the front of your hair and you're good to go. So I'm gonna part it. Just go straight down like that, and you're done. It's as simple as that. Just go straight down. Yep. Just go straight down. And then you're gonna take the rest of the hair, get elastic, scrunchie or whatever, and put that hair to the side. And like I said before, I'm not using any specific color rubber bands like I did in my last video. I used red and yellow. Today it's gonna be kind of like a colorful rainbow kind of vibe that I have going on. If you wanna use 1 color or 2 colors or 3, you can pretty much work with whatever you have, but I have a good option of colors, so I'm just gonna go in and use all of them. I do have a video and a picture of me doing this hairstyle before. I'll try and find it and like insert it somewhere here when I'm editing. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in and get my elastics, and because I'm using any color, I can just like pick the first thing that I see, and then I'm gonna go in with my comb and part it. So you're just gonna part it, and you know you're gonna want to straighten it out a little bit. My mirror's right here, so if you see me like going back and forth and you can't see half of my face, that's why. But you're gonna go in. Ooh. You're gonna go in and you're gonna just like straighten out that part a little bit to make sure it's even, because you don't want to have like one really big part and then one really small part. So yeah. As to how many you need or how many you want, that's up to you. This is probably going to be about 4, maybe like 4 or 5, but you want to have more than 3 so it doesn't look all big and bulky. You want to kind of like get all those colors in, or like get a good couple of colors if it's just 1 color or 2 or whatever. So you part it, get it a little straight, and then you just go in with your elastic. Like I said before in my previous video, you can soak your elastics in oil so that they're easier to take out. But my hair already has a good amount of oil in there, and I don't want to go through the trouble of doing that. And like I said in my last video as well, make sure that when you're putting in your rubber bands on your hair, you don't wrap it around too many times, because you don't want it to be too tight. Because when you're trying to get it out, when you're trying to take it out of your hair, it can rip your hair out as well. And you don't want to be cutting rubber bands, because then you're gonna have to constantly be buying rubber bands all the time. I'm cheap like that. It's also not good for your scalp either if it's too tight, especially if you're tender headed like me. You do tend to get like bumps and little stuff like that in your hair. So when you're putting them in, don't wrap them around too tight or too many times. Just wrap it around, and when you're done, you just go like this. You take 2 strands of it and you pull, and the rubber band will slide right down to the root, and you're good to go. Take another rubber band, and I'm gonna part again. And what I'm gonna do is, before I put this rubber band on, I'm going to take this section that I already have and I'm gonna twist it. Now, when I twist it, just like this, I'm gonna take the hair that I have that's parted, and I'm gonna add it together. And then when I add it together, I'm gonna grab it at the root of the second part, and then I'm gonna take a rubber band and just put it around it. And then you're gonna start wrapping as you did before. That's it, don't wrap it too many times. Then you take the two strands, the ends, and you pull. So there's the pink and the blue. You probably can't see the blue too well because it's a dark blue and I have like black hair, but it'll show up better later on when you're finished with your hair or whatever. So you do it like that. So you put in your rubber band, take two strands and tie it down, or like bring it down to the root. Then you take it, you twist the hair, and you put it on with another piece of hair and put a rubber band on it, and then you continue. So I'm gonna show you guys when I'm done, and then when you're finished doing this side, you're gonna go on to this side, and then you can get to slicking your hair in the back. Okay guys, so I finished the rubber bands, and this is what it's looking like. You can see all the colors. Now you're ready to get to slicking your hair. Take one side of our hair, just pick a side, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take some clips and take it and put it in one part of my hair to just hold the hair down so it's not getting tangled up. Yeah, so we're gonna take down the side of the hair. And then we're just gonna brush it through. Well, comb it through, I guess. And then we're gonna comb the little part out, like I said in my other video as well. You know, you wanna make sure that there's no big difference to see that the hair that's left out of the rubber band is like not slicking with the rest of the hair, or like it's very obvious. You want it to you wanna comb out the ends of it so it blends in with the rest of your hair, so it's not lumpy and it's not bumpy as when you're slicking your hair. Yeah, also you might want to keep like a towel or something on you so you can like wipe your hands throughout it, like if your hands are getting too oily or something like that. I do that. Yeah, probably sounds weird to have a towel just to wipe your hand on it for your hair. I literally don't use it for anything else. Yeah. Ow. So comb it out, comb it to the side. I'm gonna comb it to the side, comb it down. So for this, there's no specific way to start slicking your hair or anything. If you're watching this video, you probably already know how to slick your hair. You probably just don't know what to do with it. So you already know what products you use and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get into it. Take a little on your finger. And I like to put mine on my part, because that's where I like to start slicking from. You can slick your hair however way you want, whichever way works for you and works fastest for you. That's another thing. Just because you have short hair or just because you have thick hair doesn't mean it should take you forever in the bathroom, your room, or wherever it is that you do your hair. It should not take you forever to do your hair. If you're just starting out, it'll take a while. But after a while of really doing your hair, there's no hairstyle in this world that should take you longer than a half an hour or 45 minutes. Unless you like messed up and want to restart. So you want to do it as fast as possible, but still not have any lumps and clumps, and you want it to look good. Practice makes perfect. Well, perfect practice makes perfect. So I take it and I put it on my part, and then I start bringing it down. You can see, probably kind of looks a little white right now, but that's fine, it'll go away. Put that in, take your hard bristle brush. This video is for girls with short type 4 hair. So if you're watching this video and your kaya looks like this, you should have a brush similar to this. Those little denim brushes do not work for girls with type 4 hair unless your hair is like 4A mixed in with 3C. You know, them long voluptuous curls. Yeah, you can watch the video and still make it for you. and still like apply what I'm telling you guys to your hair regardless of your hair type. This video is for everyone, but I'm specifically talking to girls with type 4 hair and short hair because that's the boat that that's the category that I'm kind of in right now. That's the boat that I'm rolling in. Yes. So if you got this kind of hair, you should always have a hard bristle brush, or it's gonna take you forever to slick your hair, or it won't stay after you slick it, even if you lay your hair down. It'll melt. The products will melt, whichever product it is, doesn't matter. It'll melt in your hair and curl up if you don't have a specific brush to really slick your hair with. I learned that the hard way. Anyways, so you're gonna go in with your edge control or edge wax or whatever it is. You're gonna start slicking your hair. When you're finished, you're gonna put it up into a ponytail, and you're done and you're good to go, pretty much. So I'll show you guys the end results, how we're looking so far. Hair. This part is still hanging out. When I'm done, that's what the gel's for. I don't want to put too much edge wax in my hair. Don't want to use too much product ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, fix this side, and then I'll come back for okay. So I'm back. I slicked my hair down, as y'all can see, my little things in the back. Period. So that's it. That's the finishing touches. Get a little thumbnail. Period. That's how it's looking. Yes. So I'm done. And also you might have to like go in with a scrunchie multiple times, like if it's like uneven, because you don't want to have one all the way up here and one down here. You don't want that. You want it to be even and nice, because keep in mind, if your hair is short, it's not going to really puff out and cover the scrunchie. To be even. Yes. You know, when after you've done, like after you put in your scrunchie, you can just pull on the hair to tighten it in and stretch the hair out more to get more of a fluff on your hair. You can do that. I already did that. Yes. So you could add some clips. I got these from Shop Ponyfly. That's their Instagram, and their website's in their bio. That's where I got my clips. And I also have some hair paint wax that I have from them that I use all the time. I buy lashes from them, Lashes Ponyfly. The lashes are really cheap and really pretty. And if you follow like different hair influencers on Instagram, you can find like little discount codes. I follow a whole bunch of hair influencers on Instagram. It's kind of where I get some of my inspiration from. Some of it's made up, some of it I get from them. I'm all over the place. But the clips that I used in the last video are from Shop Ponyfly. It looks like this. I still have the container and everything that it came in. And yeah. So you don't have to put clips if you don't want to like do too much, but I love being extra. I love popping, period. So I'm gonna go in and put in some clips in my hair in the back. I'm probably gonna go in and put in some of these clips in the front right here, and I'm gonna do my edges, and then I'll come back and you can see the finishing touches. Okay, so we're back. I did my edges, period. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lay my edges with my edge scarf that I have from Certified Bella Beauty Pomade. I use what I kind of do like Certified Bella Beauty Pomade. I don't have it at the moment because I ran out, but I do have their edge scarf and I love it. So if you're watching this, Certified Bella Beauty Pomade, like Certified Bella Beauty, like hit me up, sponsor me, cause I'm broke. Y'all stuff be expensive. Y'all stuff be good, but it be expensive. Sponsor me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lay my baby hairs, put some clips in my hair, and that'll be it. I can't even see y'all right now. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Is my glasses even gonna stay? I don't even know. But anyways, y'all, I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and take my clips and start putting them in my hair. Since it was a rainbow kind of theme with the rubber bands, I could really just put in any one. Okay, y'all, so that's the end of this video. I laid my edges and I put some clips in my hair. the top and everything. So that's the end of this video, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your sister, everybody. Get this video to like 50 likes. Just like and share this video and subscribe. Yes, so that's it for this video. Bye, y'all.
Dip off in a race, you come to the crib and get stopped at the gate. I'm getting this cake, I'm not the same nigga from Michigan State. I'm getting this cake, I'm richer and wiser, a lot is at stake. And Google was lying, that's not what I make, it's times of my aim. I put in the hours, these broke niggas sour.